He became my friend, and he's all of our friends. So if you want to pick one congressman in that building who's fighting the fight, who understands this issue as well as I do, which he's probably the only one that does, because I've done it for a long time, a man I've sat shoulder to shoulder with in briefings and meetings, and he's fighting the fight, folks. He's fighting against the ones who don't believe in immigration enforcement. He's a strong defender of Border Patrol, strong defender of ICE, and he won't shut up either. Congressman Andy Biggs, our friend.
I thought I was going to go after Tom, and I'd clean up after him, but he's going to clean up after me, looks like. So, what an honor to be with you. See so many people who fight the fight daily with our wonderful officers and sheriffs, and man, we love you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you do. And the Angel families, thank you. You got to keep fighting. I just stepped out of a hearing on an assault weapon ban. I asked someone the other day, what's an assault weapon? Blank look. Blank look. They don't know? But so the sheriff just spoke and said we got to protect our Second Amendment rights. We do. But you know what? We are a rule of law nation. We believe in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States of America. They are the foundation for what makes us unique in the world. But I'll tell you what, when we begin to not hold people accountable under the law, guess what happens? You get the beginnings of anarchy. So when we saw on our board, I live in Arizona, and we saw just a massive surge of folks coming across. And this has been going on. I've been in this fight for 20 years. We face this. We have faced this. Our ICE agents, we have people in the United States Congress that hate them, that want to disband them. What are they thinking? Well, they're not thinking. That's the problem. And I thank God every day for Donald Trump. Because you know what? He's the first president I've seen that actually says, let's stop illegal immigration. The first one. I mean, we've watched, I can't tell you how many amnesty plans we've watched. And what does amnesty be? Amnesty is an incentive to come to the United States of America illegally, for hopes that you're going to receive amnesty at some point and come to this country. It is a fight. And you know that. And I'm preaching to the choir. So let me just ramble for a second and riff on that. If we do not control our border, and I mean like ASAP, this country is changed. Becomes a country of lawlessness. And right now you see that. So when you see sanctuary cities, you have elected officials who have sworn, because every elected official does this, they swear to uphold and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And when those people say we are not going to enforce the law, you have the breeding ground of lawlessness. And when you have lawlessness and the attempt to take away your Second Amendment rights together, you know what you have? Tyranny. You're going to have tyranny. And that is why we fight on the border. If you were to boil it down, I mean, there's a lot of reasons I fight on the border, but there's one simple thing. We are a country that respects the rule of law. And when you don't, these people that want to come in both legally and illegally, here's the deal. They understand that America is different. It's unique. It is a free nation. And what makes us free is our laws and our willingness to hold everyone accountable to obey those laws. Well, I've been down to the border a whole bunch this year and last year, and I grew up in southern Arizona, went down a lot. It has changed. And I know that my friends here are going to talk about this. It's not like it was. Even the ones who come over illegally today, they used to come years ago, and they would stay for a season, they'd go back home. But today they're coming in droves, and they're staying. And you know what? We can talk about numbers, but in Arizona, you have a disproportionate number of the population of our prisons that are illegal aliens. And guess what? In the violence section of the Department of Corrections in Arizona, you have a disproportionate number of those folks who are illegally in this country and should have been gone. You get the wreck and ruins of families. I think of my friend Marianne Mendoza and what happened to her son Brandon by an illegal alien. I think of my friend Steve Ronnebeck and what happened to his son Grant. This is my one little district, and we see these types of things. His son Grant was killed by an illegal alien, point blank range with a gun. This is in my small district. I have the smallest size district in the state of Arizona. We just have four cities in that town. We see this on a regular basis. I think of what happened in Baltimore recently. That's inexcusable. But it's being driven by people who want to change this nation. And I see it every day fighting the Congress. We need your help. We need people to elect people who understand that oath of office, who will fight. So, again, I commend all of you. I thank you for letting me just be associated with you. And we're going to fight, and I will not give it up. Thank you.